आमर बाहरे थिबा टेबुल निकटरे पंजीकरण करी निज निज आसन ग्रहण करिवे एवं एहा सहित एठी उपस्थित समस्त महानुभाव अतिथि उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय को भल पाउथिबा बंधु शिक्षार्थी विद्यार्थी पुरातन छात्र छात्री शिक्षक समाज समस्तंकर आमे स्वागत करुचु एवं एही अवसर रे आपण मानकर सदैव उपस्थित सहयोग एवं समर्थन कामना करुचु। नमस्कार। एवं गवेषक बंधु आमर पुरातन विद्यार्थी एवं वरेण्य शिक्षक गणमाध्यम प्रतिनिधि बुद्धिजीवी सर्वोपरि एही उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय को भल पाउथिबा आपण माने आज रही पवित्र गौरवजय मुहूर्त रे उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय पाणी विहार आपण मानकु स्वागत करुचे एवं एई ऐतिहासिक मुहूर्त को साकार करिबा पई आपणकर सदैव उपस्थिति को धन्य मने करुचे। 1943 मसीहा नवेम्बर 27 तारीख नव उत्कलर उच्च शिक्षार स्वप्न बीज कल्प बीज उत्कलर अनन्य शिक्षायतन उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय अखंड भारतर 17तम प्राचीन विश्वविद्यालय भावे से दिन पटना एवं आंध्र विश्वविद्यालय अनुबंधित परंपरार मुक्ति लाभ करिथिबा एई स्वप्न बीज आज सते जेपरी नव शिक्षा नव कल्पनार बोधिद्रुम रे परिणत होइछि। एही विश्वविद्यालय आज तार जो नव तारुण्य को स्पर्श करुचे एहा पछरे थिबा प्रत्येक कर्मयोगी साधन योगी को आमे उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय वाणी विहार तरफरु स्वागत करुछु नमन करुछु कृतज्ञता अर्पण करुछु। आज रही गौरवोज्वल मुहूर्त को साकार करिबा पाई स्मरणीय करिबा पाई एवं ऐतिहासिक भावे लिपिबद्ध करिबा पाई आम सांगरे आज जोग देवे अखिल भारतीय आयुर्विज्ञान संस्थान कार्यकारी निर्देशक प्रोफेसर डाक्टर आशुतोष विश्वास महोदय यही मुहूर्त को आहुरी महनीय करिबा पाई आम सांगे जोगदेवे वरिष्ठ प्रशासक ओडिशा सरकार विज्ञान प्रजुक्ति विद्या विभाग शासन सचिव एवं कमिशनर श्री भास्कर ज्योति शर्मा आईएएस महोदय साथी रे आज सभा को अध्यक्षता करिवे आम उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय वरेण्या कुलपति महोदया प्रोफेसर सविता आचार्य एवं अन्य भाव उपस्थित रहिवे आम स्नातकोत्तर परिषदर अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर दुर्गा शंकर पट्टनायक आमर वरेण्या सम्मान्य कुलसचिव डॉक्टर अभय कुमार नायक एवं छात्र कल्याण निर्देशिका प्रोफेसर मिताली चिनारा आमे एई अवसर रे समस्तंकर सदैव उपस्थित कामना करिबा एवं स्वागत करिबा सेमान उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय जहा आज आम प्रेरणा उत्साह उद्दीपना विशेष करी एठारे उपस्थित थिबा आमर वरेण्या एवं त्रुटि विद्यार्थी एवं गवेषक एवं छात्र कर्मचारी एवं अन्य महानुभाव आपण माने ही वास्तव रे ए उत्कलर श्री आउ सौभाग्य आपण मानक पाई ए उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय धन्य मने करिबा निश्चय विश्वविद्यालय आज बाहरी चंती आपण मानक भली बहु वरेण्य कृति जो विश्वविद्यालय प्रथम स्फुरण घटी 1938 मसीहा मार्च 2 तारीख जो दिन तत्कालीन प्रधानमंत्री विश्वनाथ दास ओडिशा एक स्वतंत्र विश्वविद्यालय स्थापन हेबार कल्पमंजी बुणी से दिन यही स्वप्न आज आम सम्मुखरे सदर्परे सगौरवरे बहु उपलब्धि एवं अभिज्ञता को बहन करी उपलब्धि को साकार करने को जाऊथिबा आमर मुख्य अतिथि प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर आशुतोष विश्वास अखिल भारतीय आयुर्विज्ञान संस्थान एम्स भुवनेश्वर कार्यकारी निर्देशक प्रोफेसर विश्वास सर्वदा गुणवत्ता संपन्न चिकित्सा शिक्षा और मेडिकल गवेषणा को प्राधान्य देउथिबा सुनामधन्य चिकित्सक भाव सर्व भारतीय एवं विश्व दरबार रे गणा प्रोफेसर विश्वास एम्स रो कार्यकारी निर्देशक हेबा पूर्वरु इंदिरा गांधी इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मेडिकल साइंस आईजीआईएमएस पाटना रो निर्देशक और कुलपति भावे कार्यरत एवं महान गवेषक डॉक्टर एससीबी मेडिकल कॉलेज एमबीबीएस एमकेसीजी मेडिकल कॉलेज पीजी सबुठु बड़ परिचय होउछे तांकर आम सहित से डॉक्टर आम उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय सहित उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय प्राक्तन छात्र भाव अनन्य गौरव उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय दाबी करे निश्चय दिल्ली एम्स रे मेडिसिन विभाग प्रोफेसर और विभाग मुख्य रही महान डाक्तर रही 30 वर्ष ऊर्ध यही देश मातृकार चिकित्सा और सेवा प्रदान करिवार अभिज्ञता। अतएव उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय बाणी विहार तांकर ऐतिहासिक मुहूर्त उपस्थिति प्रति आंतरिक कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन करुछि एवं निजकु गौरवान्वित अनुभव करुछि मने करुछि। आज आम गहन रे अन्यतम अतिथि भाव रे जोगदेव सम्मान्य श्री भास्कर ज्योति शर्मा महोदय।
Namaskar, Suprabhat, and a very good morning to one and all present with us today. Our distinguished guests have already arrived. I once again extend a warm welcome to one and all present with us today to celebrate the 80th Foundation Day of Utkal University. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Utkal University, Professor Sabita Acharya, Professor Ashutosh Biswas, Executive Director, AIMS Bhubaneswar, Shri Bhaskar Jyoti Sharma, Commissioner cum Secretary to Government, Science and Technology Department, Government of Odisha, Professor Durga Shankar Patnaik, Chairman, Postgraduate Council, Utkal University, Dr. Abhay Kumar Naik, Registrar, Utkal University, Professor Mitali Chinara, Director, Students Welfare, esteemed members present with us from the faculty and staff, officers of the university, dear students, honorable members of the syndicate and the academic council, revered members of the Alumni Association, the proud recipients of various awards and honors, our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you all to the 80th Foundation Day ceremony of Utkal University. The student volunteers of Utkal University will be singing the university theme song now. May I now request everyone to kindly rise when the university theme song is being recited. Thank you.
प्राची गगन सिरे भासी कन करी आसत बन भवानी तुंग शिखरी चूड़ कुंज पुण्य जड़ाधि जड़ खिड़ी उठ सगनी प्राची गगन सिरे भासी कन करी आसत बन भवानी तुंग शिखरी चूड़ कल की सरग भूमि बिलबन शरण सिंह सुसमनी जनमी बड़े राजी धन्य कोटि नर नारी मोर नर जीवनी प्राची गगन सिरे भासी कन करी आसत भवानी तुंग शिखरी चूड़ भड़ी जननी थाऊ जन्म भूमि की दुखाई मोहन मूर्ति कोटि संतान तोर प्रणमुई चरणी प्राची प्राची गगन सिरे भासी कर कली रे आसत कोण तुंग शिखरी चूळ पुण्य जळधी जळ खेळी उठ सगली प्राची गगन सिरे भासी कर कली रे आसत कोण तुंग शिखरी चूळ.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, dear students. Singing the university theme song were our students, Kalyani Reddy, Shrishti Mishra, Bhubaneswari Mishra, Subhashrita Mahapatra, Smriti Rekha Pani, and Shruti Nayak. May I now request the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp and inaugurate the function. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. I now request our student volunteers to offer flower bouquets and present uttaris to the distinguished guests on the dais. Professor Ashutosh Biswas, Executive Director, AIMS, Bhubaneswar. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Utkal University, Professor Sabita Acharya. Shri Bhaskar Jyoti Sharma, Commissioner cum Secretary to Government, Science and Technology Department, Government of Odisha. Chairman Postgraduate Council, Professor Durga Shankar Patnaik. Registrar, Utkal University, Dr. Abhay Kumar Nayak. Director, Students Welfare, Professor Mitali Chinara. Thank you. May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Utkal University, Professor Sabita Acharya, to give the welcome address. Ma'am, please.
esteemed members on the dais, the chief guest, Dr. Ashutosh Biswas, Executive Director, AIMS Bhubaneswar, esteemed chief speaker, Sri Bhaskar Jyoti Sharma, IAS, Commissioner cum Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Odisha, Professor Durga Shankar Patnaik, Chairman, Postgraduate Council, Dr. Abhay Kumar Naik, Registrar, Utkal University, Professor Mitali Chinnara, Director, Students Welfare, and of the dais, all distinguished guests, members of the syndicate and academic council, faculty members, staff, alumni, recipients of the gold medals, prizes, and my dear student friends, media persons, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great privilege and honor to extend a cordial welcome to all of you to the 80th Foundation Day of Utkal University. I wish all the members of Utkal University family a very happy Foundation Day. Over the course of last 80 years, the alumni of our university have been highly valued in different fields. This is a tribute to our founders, early leaders, our alumni who have distinguished themselves as our global brand ambassadors. We resolve to carry forward the tradition of sustaining the synergetic relationship amongst equity, excellence, and inclusiveness. Consistent with the National Education Policy 2020, we have been emphasizing on providing quality education and creating a lifelong learning opportunities for all. We have started much emphasis upon multidisciplinary digital literacy, communication skills, problem solving, logical reasoning, and vocational exposure. As the 17th oldest university of undivided India and the first university of Odisha, it has the distinction of achieving NAC A+ accreditation by UGC and as a graded autonomy category 1 university and 88th position by NIRF ranking 2021 for the academic excellence and quality research. Moreover, it is the largest affiliating university of the state of Odisha. University campus has 30 smart classroom facilities in different departments for more effective teaching and learning. Along with Parija Library, we have also e-library with facility to access e-resources and a high-end virtual tutorial lab facility for developing e-resource. To strengthen the infrastructure and research in specified areas, Utkal University has obtained financial supports from DHE, Government of Odisha under OHE PEE and Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhijan Rusha 20 from Government of India. We have 10 centers of excellence under OHE PEE and Rusha program for promotion of interdisciplinary research and collaborations and research fundings. We have RBI chair in the Department of Analytical and Applied Economics with the support from Reserve Bank of India, and also we have established one Piker chair in the memory of Bakshi Jagabandhu Vidyadhar with the support of MHRD, Government of India. Utkal University has signed MOUs with several national and international universities and institutes for the academic exchange and research collaborations to broaden its academic and research portfolio through different collaborations. And all of you know that as a mother university of the state, Utkal University has a proven track record in pursuing both fundamental and applied research in science and technology, commerce, humanities, social science since its inception in 1943. Over the period, several departments have received recognition and special support from UGC, DST, DBT for the development of academic and research infrastructure. During the last decade, the university has emphasized to develop a dynamic and multidisciplinary research ecosystem to undertake the basic and transnational research in frontier areas with a special focus on contextual and need-based research. To augment the research infrastructure for globally competitive research, Utkal University has established a central instrumentation facility, the foundation stone of which was laid by the Honorable Chief Minister Odisha on April 2017. On that occasion, he generously announced a grant of 15 crores for the procurement of sophisticated equipment. However, the university is yet to receive the grant. It is my pleasure to apprise here that Central Instrumentation Facility of Utkal University has become functional with some basic infrastructure and research facilities. So with the release of the aforesaid grants, the university's central instrumentation will also serve as a state-of-the-art infrastructure to augment advanced research in various science disciplines for the stakeholders of university as well as the other educational institutions and universities of the state. Utkal University has also established a Utkal Center for Innovation and Incubation Foundation, a Section 8 company, and also Utkal Entrepreneurship and Career Hub supported by Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhijan by MHRD Government of India. These are posed to develop the paradigm of entrepreneur mindset and to provide platform for the startups by the rare breed of purpose-driven entrepreneurs who will convert their innovative ideas into commercially viable and sustainable business by aligning with the core theme of Incubation Center. Many of our students, they have shown their interest to join in this center. For continuance of the village level implementation of various technologies like soil testing, water purification, tissue culture, food processing, and bioremediation of waste and many others were installed by Bhaba Atomic Research Center. And also we have developed one outreach center inside the campus by the director Bark himself. Utkal University has built a rainwater harvest water body and also wastewater treatment pond. So we are proud of our achievements and optimistic about the future and sensitive to the challenges ahead. But there are much more to be done, and today marks a new beginning. I again convey my sincere gratitude and thanks to Dr. Ashutosh Biswas, Executive Director, AIMS Bhubaneswar, as our chief guest, and Sri Bhaskar Jyoti Sharma, IAS, Commissioner cum Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, as our chief speaker of the day, for sparing their invaluable time for us from their busy schedule. I congratulate again all the distinguished awardees, guests, faculty members, staff, alumni, media personnel, and all the well-wishers of Utkal University on this occasion of 80th Foundation Day ceremony. Thank you. Jai Hind. Vande Utkal Janani.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Chairman Postgraduate Council. Apologies. Apologies for the disturbance. May I now request Chairman Postgraduate Council, Utkal University, Professor Durga Shankar Patnaik, to give a brief introduction of the guests. Sir, please.
समस्त ज्येष्ठ वरिष्ठ मानक मोर नमस्कार एवं कनिष्ठ मानक स्नेहाशीष। उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय 80तम प्रतिष्ठा दिवस को ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଆଦରର ସହ ସ୍ୱାଗତ କରୁଛି। ଅତିଥି ପରିଚୟ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଏଠାରେ ଉପସ୍ଥିତ। ଅତିଥିମାନଙ୍କର ପରିଚୟ କ'ଣ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିବି? ଆମର ଭାରତୀୟ ସଂସ୍କୃତିରେ କଥିତ ଅଛି ଅତିଥି ଦେବୋ ଭବ। ଅତିଥି ମାନେ ଦେବତା। ଦେବତାମାନଙ୍କର ପରିଚୟ କ'ଣ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିବି? ଦେବତାମାନଙ୍କ ପରିଚୟ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରିବା ମୋ ପକ୍ଷରେ ଦୁଷ୍ଟଟା ମାତ୍ର। ତଥାପି ଔପଚାରିକ ଦୃଷ୍ଟିରୁ ଅତିଥିମାନଙ୍କର ସାମାନ୍ୟ ପରିଚୟ ପ୍ରଦାନ କରୁଛି। ଆମର ଆଜିର ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଅତିଥି ପ୍ରଫେସର ଆଶୁତୋଷ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ। ସେ ଜଣେ ସ୍ୱନାମଧନ୍ୟ ଚିକିତ୍ସକ। ଆପଣମାନେ ଜାଣି ଗର୍ବିତ ହେବେ ଯେ ସେ ଆମ ଉତ୍କଳ ବିଶ୍ୱବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟର ଜଣେ ଆଲୁମ୍ନାଇ। ପ୍ରଫେସର ଆଶୁତୋଷ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ, ତାଙ୍କ ନାମ ଆଶୁତୋଷ ଶିବ, ସେ ବି ଦେବତା। ତେଣୁ ପ୍ରଫେସର ଆଶୁତୋଷ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ ଆମର ଉତ୍କଳ ବିଶ୍ୱବିଦ୍ୟାଳୟର ଶ୍ରୀରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଭଞ୍ଜ ମେଡିକାଲ କଲେଜ ଏବଂ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲରୁ 1979 ମସିହାରେ MBBS ଡିଗ୍ରୀ ହାସଲ କଲେ। ତାପରେ MKCG ମହାରାଜା କୃଷ୍ଣଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଗଜପତି ମେଡିକାଲ କଲେଜ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁରରୁ ମେଡିସିନ ଜେନେରାଲ ମେଡିସିନରେ MD ମାଷ୍ଟର ଡିଗ୍ରୀ ହାସଲ କଲେ। ତାପରେ ଅଲ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ ଅଫ୍ ମେଡିକାଲ ସାଇନ୍ସେସ୍ ନ୍ୟୁ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀରେ ସିନିୟର ରେସିଡେନ୍ସିପ୍ କଲେ। ତାପରେ ଚିକିତ୍ସକ ଭାବରେ ତାଙ୍କର କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ନିର୍ବାହ କରି ଅଲ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ ଅଫ୍ ମେଡିକାଲ ସାଇନ୍ସ ନ୍ୟୁ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀର ମେଡିସିନ ବିଭାଗର ପ୍ରଫେସର ବିଭାଗ ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଭାବେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ନିର୍ବାହ କରିଥିଲେ। ସେ ପାଟନା ସ୍ଥିତ ଇନ୍ଦିରା ଗାନ୍ଧୀ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ ଅଫ୍ ମେଡିକାଲ ସାଇନ୍ସ ର ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ମଧ୍ୟ କିଛି ଦିନ ଥିଲେ। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେ ଆମର ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ସ୍ଥିତ ଏମ୍ସ ଅଖିଳ ଭାରତୀୟ ଆୟୁର୍ବିଜ୍ଞାନ ସଂସ୍ଥାନ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରର ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦେଶକ ରୂପେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ନିର୍ବାହ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆପଣମାନେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଅଲ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ ଅଫ୍ ମେଡିକାଲ ସାଇନ୍ସ ଭାରତର ଅଗ୍ରଣୀ ମେଡିକାଲ ଶିକ୍ଷାନୁଷ୍ଠାନ ଏବଂ ଚିକିତ୍ସାନୁଷ୍ଠାନ। ତେଣୁ ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ଜୀବନ ସେବା ପାଇଁ ସମର୍ପିତ। ସେଭଳି ଜଣେ ଅତିଥିଙ୍କୁ ପାଇ, ମୁଖ୍ୟ ଅତିଥି ଭାବେ ପାଇ ଆମେ ଆଜି ଗର୍ବିତ। ଆମର ଜଣେ ଆଲୁମ୍ନାଇ ଆଜି ଏମ୍ସ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରର ନିର୍ଦ୍ଦେଶକ ଅଛନ୍ତି। ଏହାଠାରୁ ଆଉ ଖୁସିର ଖବର ଆମ ପାଇଁ ଆଉ କ'ଣ? ସାର୍, ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଏ ବାଣୀବିହାର ମା ସରସ୍ୱତୀଙ୍କର ଆବାସସ୍ଥଳୀକୁ ମୁଁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ କରୁଛି। ଆମର ଆଜିର ମୁଖ୍ୟ ବକ୍ତା ଭାସ୍କର ଜ୍ୟୋତି ଶର୍ମା। ଭାସ୍କର ବା ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟ, ଆଉ ଜଣେ ଦେବତା। ସେ ଆସାମର ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀପୁର ଜିଲ୍ଲାର ନାରାୟଣପୁରରେ ଜନ୍ମଗ୍ରହଣ କରିଥିଲେ। IIT ଦିଲ୍ଲୀରୁ ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରିକାଲ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟରିଂରେ କୃତିତ୍ୱର ସହ ବିଟେକ୍ ପାସ୍ କଲା ପରେ भारतीय प्रशासनिक सेवारे 1999 मसीह योगदान करथिले एवं ओडिशा कैडर अंतर्भुक्त होइतिले। तांकर प्रशासनिक कार्य से कुचिनार उपजिल्लापाल भाव 2001 मसीह तुले तापरे नवरंगपुर रायगड़ा एवं पुरी भली 3टा जिलार जिलापाल होइतिले। तेणु तांकर उभय उपांत उपकूल अंचल समस्या सहित तांकर यथेष्ट परिचिति अच्छी। से तापरे कृषि निर्देशक भावे कार्य करथिले। वर्तमान विज्ञान और प्रजुक्ति विभाग सचिव अछंती। यह पूर्वरु से बहुत गुड़िए सम्मानजनक और दायित्वपूर्ण विभाग कार्य निर्वाह करछंती। सेक्रेटरी of Social Security and Empowerment of Persons with Disability, ST and SC Development Department, Minorities and Backward Class Welfare Department, Women and Child Development Department, Food Suppliers and Consumer Welfare Department, Public Enterprise Department. तेणु प्रशासन रे तांकर बहुविध अभिज्ञता और दक्षता अच्छी। से जेते गुड़ी विभाग कहली से सब विभाग बहुत दक्षतार सह कार्य निर्वाह करछंती। तेणु से भली जड़े अभिज्ञ और दक्ष प्रशासक को आमर मुख्य वक्ता रूपे पाई आम बहुत गौरवान्वित। आम परिवार मुख्य आमर कुलपति महोदय जदिव समस्ते तांको भल भाई जानछंती तथापि मु खाली दुई पद तांको विषय कहबी जे नृतत्व बा मानव विज्ञान विभाग प्रोफेसर भावे ई उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय रे 32 वर्ष ऊर्ध समय धरी कार्य करछंती एवं से उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय प्रथम महिला कुलपति भावे कार्य आरंभ करछंती एवं आपण माने जानछंती जे तांको नेतृत्व रे उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय NIRF रे 28तम रैंक पाइछि एवं उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय आउरी प्रगति पथरे आगु चली। तेणु आउ मंच पर अन्य जो बसचंती आमर कुल सचिव डॉक्टर अभय नायक एवं आमर छात्र कल्याण निर्देशिका मैडम मिटाली चिन्नार को समस्ते जानी। तेणु तांको विषय रे आउ परिचय प्रदान करियाटा उचित हेब नहीं। परिशेष रे पुणी थरे आमर सबु अतिथि मंचासीन अतिथि एवं मंच तले बसिथिबा आमर समस्त निमंत्रित अतिथि आमर अध्यापक अध्यापिका पुरातन छात्र छात्री सिंडिकेट एकेडमिक मेंबर्स छापा गण वैद्युतिक गणमाध्यम प्रतिनिधि माने एवं परिशेष मोर आदर छात्र छात्री मान समस्त को ए 80तम प्रतिष्ठा दिवस को स्वागत करुच्ची। जय जगन्नाथ।
Thank you, sir. May I now request the Registrar Utkal University, Dr. Abhay Kumar Nayak, to present the university report. Sir, please.
Jai Jagannath, esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Sabita Acharya Madam, respected Chief Guest of this auspicious occasion, Professor Dr. Ashutosh Biswas, Executive Director of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Bhubaneswar, the Chief Speaker of this auspicious occasion, Sri Bhaskar Jyoti Sharma, Commissioner cum Secretary, SACPD Department, Government of Odisha and Department of Science and Technology, Professor Durga Shankar Patnaik, Chairman PG Council of this Utkal University, Madam Mitali Chinara, Director Students Welfare, the members of the syndicates, Academic Council, teachers, faculties, staff, Alumni Association President Sri Vijay Patnaik ji, and friends from print and electronic media. Today is the birthday of our university, so we all should say that happy birthday Utkal University. And it is a great coincidence that Professor Durga Shankar Patnaik was telling, we have three veterans here, three veterans. One, our Vice Chancellor, who happens to be the first women Vice Chancellor of this prestigious university. In the journey of 80 years, of this university, we have she is the first women Vice Chancellor, and who is a generalist. She is from Department of Anthropology, who has reached the top and became the Vice Chancellor of this university. And the chief guest of this auspicious occasion, she is a doctor who is also an alumni of this university and who has reached the top post, that is the Director of All India Medical Sciences, Bhubaneswar. And you must not be knowing much about Bhaskar Jyoti Sharma. When I was in Puri as District Project Director, Sarva Shiksha Abhijan, I was also Executive Officer Puri Municipality. He was my collector. I know him from a close distance. He is the topper in electrical engineering from IIT Delhi. And three veterans are here. And I have been directed to speak something on the report of this Utkal University. It is really a proud privilege on the part of me. I feel nostalgic. I remember the memory when I was also a student of this university. I was the Vice President of the Students' Union. And this podium is there when I was speaking in the annual day function. So I was telling the madam on the last evening, that this podium is there, and I have the photo. Once upon a time I have spoken on this podium. So I feel very nostalgic, and on this I do remember one thing. In the meantime, 80 years has passed. This university saw the light of the day in the year 1943. Just 7 years after when Odisha became independent, Odisha became a separate state in the room number 15 of Revensa College. At that time it was Cuttack College, and subsequently it was named after T. Revensa. So from Revensa College in 1943, the foundation stone was laid by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first President of India. And in the year 1963, this university got inaugurated by Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, the second President of India. In the meantime, a huge long time has passed. आमे बहुत जिनिस या भितर करि सारचंती। मु गोटिए कथा छोट कथा कहबी। मु भाबुची आपण मन तो यूनिवर्सिटी के सब बेले आछंती एज alumni, as staff, as faculty, but in the last 2 years huge development has happened, and many of my friends who come outside, they say, how could this happen? And this has happened under the dynamic leadership of our Vice Chancellor. And I was telling she is the first woman vice chancellor, and she had done miracle for this university. ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ଆଉ ବୋଧେ କିଛି ଦିନ ପରେ ଆମର ଏଇ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟିରେ ଆଉ କିଛି କାମ ନଥିବ। ୟୁ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଆପଣମାନେ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଆଲୁମିନି ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଚିନ୍ତା କରନ୍ତୁ। ଆପଣ ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି 6 ମାସ ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଆପଣ ଚିନ୍ତା କରିବେ ଏଇ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟିରେ ଆଉ କିଛି ରିକ୍ୱାରମେଣ୍ଟ ନାହିଁ। This university have 30 department, regular departments, more than 20 self-financing departments. ଆପଣଙ୍କର infrastructure ଦେଖିବେ ଏମିତି ଅଫିସ କୋଉ ନଥିବ। She has started smart classroom in all the departments. ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଛୋଟିଆ କଥା ନୁହଁ। ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଅଡିଟୋରିୟମରେ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ବସୁଛନ୍ତି 60 years back, you see how this has been innovated. ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ଏମିତି ଅଡିଟୋରିୟମ ବୋଧେ ନଥିବ। And again 3000 ଲୋକ ବସିବା ପାଇଁ 3000 ଲୋକ ବସିବା ପାଇଁ we have a convocation panel. ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି କେବଳ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ନୁହଁ ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ବି ଏମିତି ପ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡେଲ ନଥିବ in any government colleges and public universities. ତେଣୁ these are the huge development has taken place. ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଛି ଆଜିର 80ତମ ଜନ୍ମଦିନରେ ଆମେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଇନଫ୍ରାଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଚର ହଉ ଯାହା ସୃଷ୍ଟି ହେଇଛି ତାକୁ କେମିତି ଭାବେ ପ୍ରିଜର୍ଭ କରିବା। ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଏକ୍ସ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଆଲୁମିନି ଅଛନ୍ତି, ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନର ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଫ୍ୟାକଲ୍ଟି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ଆୱାର ପ୍ରପର୍ଟି। we should preserve it, we should save it for the future. कारण फ्यूचर जनरेशन आसीबे देखिबे। कारण once upon a time ओडिशार प्रति कोण अनुकोण पिलांकर स्वप्न थिला ये उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय थिला स्वप्नर विश्वविद्यालय। समस्त चिंता करंदी मु ए स्वप्नर विश्वविद्यालय रे दिने छात्र हेई पारिबि कि। आजिर दिन रे मु मन करछि बहुत लोकन पाखरु फोन आसे जे कि रेवेन्सा विश्वविद्यालय रे एडमिशन नैथिबो कि संबलपुर कि बरहमपुर। बट समस्त चिंता करंदी सामसर हमर टिके एलिवेट हेई जांदा कि we can be a student of Utkal University. That is the interest in every student. तेणु ये जो गारिमा ये जो सुनाम यूनिवर्सिटी अच्छी ताकू निश्चित भाव में समस्ते यदि बजाय रखा आज जन्मदिन में सेटा हम सब बड़ जिनस। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Thank you so much, sir. May I now request the chief speaker for the day, Shri Bhaskar Jyoti Sharma, to address the gathering. Sir, please.
Respected Vice Chancellor, Chief Guest, guests on the dais, good afternoon to you. And to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I see some students. Is it okay now? Okay. I just wish good afternoon to the guests here. Now I wish all of you good afternoon. Just a secret. I had committed that I'd come here, and so I'll be knowing today our Chief Secretary scheduled a meeting at 11 o'clock. I thought I must commit to the more important job, so I came here. I was not the topper of my class. Of course, I was a top 2, 3, but never a topper. The best student. In my time, civil services was the job to look for. Since I qualified, I think I can speak a few words about doing what you want to do, how you want to do. Faculty here must have been toppers of your batches. You won't get a job here otherwise. The students, some of you are toppers, some of you are not. My point is, talent is important. Beyond the point, talent is a liability. What you need today is attitude. I want to tell you that it is not about ability all the time. It's about your character.
before I explain why I say this, I'll give an example. In early 90s, many of the students were not even bothered that time, but there were two cricketers who came to play tennis. I used to play, so I know the game. Vinod Kamble was a lefty, and his friend was Sachin Tendulkar. Believe me, both were equally talented. Equally, nobody was less than the other one. Where is Kamble today? There was a cricket match between India and West Indies in Mumbai. Courtney Walsh was bowling bouncers at Vinod Kamble. This guy did not know how to play the bouncer. You know what? He played his last cricket match on that day. Look at Tendulkar, where he finally reached. Kamble had all the doors opening for him because of talent. He did not learn how to fail. One failure in life killed him. My point to you is, talent will open the first door, but not certainly the last door. What you need is, for the students here, it's hard work, it's the attitude, it's the ability. It's a character, not ability. I talk about something more now. The present cricket team, the person with the best ability is not certainly Virat Kohli. It is the attitude, it is his fighting spirit which makes him successful. I'm just getting out of academics here. I don't want to discuss academics here. I'm talking about tennis. Present world number one, Djokovic. I play tennis as well. He doesn't have the best forehand in the world. His backhand is not the best in the world, but he is number one. It's again about his attitude. Never die spirit. So students, why I'm telling you all these points is, someday you might feel that you are not getting good marks in the exam. I don't know if I was a topper or not, but I always think you don't need to be a topper. You just don't allow yourself to fail. You know, I've seen journalists, I've seen doctors, I've seen engineers. They kept on trying the same thing for 20 years. They became great journalists. They became successful doctors, lawyers. My point, my advice, my request to all of you students here, keep trying, never give up. There are people get time to do yoga in the morning, get time to play in the morning, do all their office work in office time, do some music in the evening. They're good at all these activities. I know people like that. I know my great friends. I give you two of my friends actually. My contemporary in IIT Kharagpur. I wasn't there, but I knew them. One got into IIT Kharagpur towards the end. He got textile engineering. It is not a very popular branch in IITs. And there was a topper, computer science. Both the boys joined the same company. One of them today runs Google. The other guy is 3 levels below the topper, or below Pichai. I'm driving the same point to you. You don't need to top. You need to try. You do not need to give up. Why I talk about this, I leave behind 3, 4 maybe secrets of success, or maybe happiness to you. Great grandmother died when she was 100 and I think 9. My son actually met her. My grandmother is 99. My mother is 81. Three women, what I learned from them, all three, get up very early, no matter what. I think discipline gives you good health. Of course, they don't overeat. They are not very healthy. I think discipline in life, discipline in eating, discipline in studying, and discipline in work. Discipline, discipline, discipline. I think that gives you a lot of advantages in life. I again remind you, don't give up. Never give up. Whatever you do, if you keep excelling in it, you will be successful. The last point is, have some passion in life. You must like something. I did some interview when I was in Delhi. I had a deputation there. I had to recruit people for the organization I was working for. I somehow do not take people. I take all the boys or girls, but I don't take two kinds of people. Somebody, I asked him, which book you read? No, I don't read. What do you like to do? Reading textbooks. Like music? I don't have time. Play any games? No time. I never recruit such people. I also don't take people who never fail in life. Failure is a great, great teacher. If you fail somewhere, don't get disheartened. There are people like me who look for people who fail in life and then bounce back. At this point, I'll conclude, and I wish each one of you all the best, the very best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for your motivating and inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to felicitate our distinguished guests for the day. May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Sabita Acharya, to felicitate our chief guest for the day, Professor Ashutosh Biswas, Executive Director, AIIMS Bhubaneswar. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Sabita Acharya, to felicitate our Chief Speaker for the day, Shri Bhaskar Jyoti Sharma, Commissioner cum Secretary to Government, Science and Technology Department, Government of Odisha. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. May I now humbly request the chief guest for the day, Professor Ashutosh Biswas, to address the gathering. Sir, please.
Professor Savita Acharya, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Utkal University. Today the Chief Speakers of the day, Bhaskar Jyoti Sharma, Commissioner and the Secretary to the Government of Odisha, Chairman, Registrar, Directors of the Student Council, alumni, staff members, students, the recipients of the medals and prizes, other staffs, personnel from the media, my dear brothers and sisters and the friends. Today really it's a great honor and feeling proud to be here today for attending here and sharing the birthday of the Utkal University, the 80th Foundation Day. Is really, I am very much thrilled to be here today because I remember when I was a student of this university, and this is linked to the medical institution SCB also. When this university was conceptualized, at the same time also SCB was also recognized. So it's 1943 and 1944, the first batch of the MBBS was admitted under this university, SCB Medical College. That time, that medical college SCB was not there. It was a Odisha Medical College. And Odisha Medical College before that, 1857, it was started as a SCB Medical College as a dispensary, 1800. So you can imagine, and subsequently it was named as a Odisha Medical School that time. And then the school converted to Odisha Medical College. When was this, the university was affiliated, this Utkal University in this Odisha Medical College, which is known as the SCB, and that was recognized in 1951 as SCB, Sri Ramchandra Bhanjam Medical College, because of the government. And then the university, Utkal University and SCB is during the British time. And you can imagine the people though sacrificed for this creation of this novel cause, novel thought and the novel university during British time, British government. When 1943, the end of World War, the famine and the British people, the colonial rule, you can imagine. During that time, somebody thought, it's a time to celebrate really, to tribute those great souls, the great personality who sacrificed their life for this institution. Maharaja Gajapati, MKCG, the Maharaja Krishna Chandra Gajapati, and then B.N. Das, and then Mr. P.K. and there are several, I think, the personalities, those who sacrificed for this. So this is time to really remember those people, and we are here for only for them today standing. And this is really has become over 8 years. I've seen this. This is the one of the best institution in the planet. Over 80 years. This has served globally, and the institution has so vibrant now. You can see every corner of the world. The people you can find, each and every country, the product of these universities you can find, each and every level. So it's no longer this university here, which started in 1943 as in a room number 15 as registered staying in Ravenshaw College, just with 1 or 2 department, and that is in Cuttack. And then finally you can see he's saying that all departments are achieved, everything is achieved, there is nothing to do in future. In further, almost all achieved the goal. So that's very good thing to know, very really happy, and we are very proud to be one of the alumni of this Utkal University. And you should feel proud this year, everyone should feel proud, those who are working and the alumni, the students, that you are really studying in one of the best institution in the world. I can say that. This institution is not only that is a hub for teaching and learning process. The institution, always university, when I was student in 1978, 79, I was coming here. That time this scenery was not there. Very isolated from the city. I was coming from SCB by bus and coming inside, lot of deserted, no construction were there, about maybe 43, 45 years ago, you can imagine. So I was the student at this university coming again and again for various regions. So I imagine today I'm standing almost maybe 45 years after the student. So it's really a proud moment for me, and to see and to know. I was always in between trying to know how this university is doing, how this going on. We interacted with a lot of people across the world, the product of this university, the alumni of this university. When we are meeting outside of Odisha and India and in the other states in UK, USA, we feel the brotherly feelings. That is one of the important things. This is the reach. What is the unique of this university? What is the great of this university? I find the uniqueness of this university is the history, geography, the culture and the language and the environment. It's unique. That you may not get in any other university, I think, nowadays. So that is the things, and the education is not that the teaching and learning process. There is something else also. The teachers, I was the student and then I become the teacher for last 30 years. More than that, I have been teaching in medical school, medical college. So I'm a medical teacher as a professor, and here also all teachers. So I had to learn when I became the young faculty, as a scientist, as a professor, as a faculty, how to teach.